Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this look. I am doing my own rendition of Alex Faction's Glam Skull that he did on J-Lo a couple years back. This is one of my all-time favorite celeb Halloween looks, so I thought I'd give it a try. So the first thing we're going in with is the POREfessional primer by Benefit. It's my favorite primer right now. So I'm just spreading that all over my face and working it in really well to my skin. Okay, and now I'm going in with NYX's Wonder Pencil, and I'm just tracing out my cheekbone area as well as my nose and my eye sockets. So basically you just want to go with your face shape. So I just touched where my cheekbones were and kind of guided myself with that. This step really helped me outlining everything before I actually went in with any of the cream paint or any of the eyeshadow. It's just a really easy way to get this look and not have to worry about cleaning anything up later. So basically, yeah, I'm just making that outline. My nose, I did end up doing it a little bit crooked, but I end up fixing that a little bit at the end of the video. Okay, and now I'm just combing out my eyebrows, or you guys will see that I'm combing out my, well, I just combed out my eyebrows. And then I'm going in with a glue stick. I'm just doing this, just very minimal glue on my eyebrows. Okay, I'm not, and I can't talk. Okay, I'm going in with a flat brush and a little bit of the white from this dupe for the Makeup Forever Flash Palette. And I'm just tracing out all the areas that already had the Wonder Pencil on them. I'm just going around those areas with a brush because I want to make sure that I get it really sharp. And then after this, I'm actually going to go in with a semi-damp blending sponge, and I'm just going to kind of like diffuse the color a little bit so it doesn't look super white, and some of that skin color is still showing through, because again, this is more like a glam skull than I mean, it's still a costume skull, but it's more of like a glam skull than a full-on like clown white skull. And then, like I said, I'm going in with that blending sponge and I'm just kind of diffusing the paint that we already had. And then in areas where I wanted a little bit more of the white paint, I just went in with that brush again and then just diffused it with the sponge. And now you guys are going to see that I draw a couple lines on my neck as well as on my chest to kind of make it a little bit more skeletal looking. And I would just draw the line and then diffuse it and blend it out a little bit with that sponge because I didn't want it to look super super sharp. I wanted it to look very blended and very diffused. Also, I would like to mention that I am wearing clothes in this video, although it looks like I am not. I am wearing a tube top, which is actually not a tube top. It's actually a skirt that I just pulled up to look like a tube top because nothing fits me because I'm pregnant. So yeah, just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that and that I wasn't all naked on this video. And then now I'm going in with the Mehron setting powder, which I've been using for most of my Halloween tutorials this year, and I'm just setting that white powder because it is not a alcohol activated paint or a water-based paint, and because it is a cream paint, this does need to be set. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I'm going in with Hoola and just contouring around my hairline as I normally would, just to prepare for the rest of the dark colors that we're going to be adding later on. And now I'm going in with a shader brush and some of this vintage eyeshadow by Smashbox, and I'm just going to put that on the outer rim of my eye, so basically on my eyebrows and then a little bit under my eye. Again, you're not taking this close to the lid because we are putting another color there, a lighter color, one that is a little bit closer to our skin tone. Again, feel free to use the colors that match most to your skin tone, but you do want the middle of your eye to be a little bit lighter. And then you're going to take that same color and you're going to go again on the outer areas of what we had outlined earlier in the video. And then this is going to add a lot of like depth and dimension. Again, you just want to keep that on the outer portion of these areas, and then we're going to be using 2 other colors to kind of gradually build on that dimension. And then in areas that were smaller, like the area for my nose, again taking the same eyeshadow, I just went in with a smaller brush. This is from Sephora. It's their smudger brush. It's one of my favorites, and I've had it for a really long time, and it's still in perfect condition. So if you guys are looking for a small detailing smudger brush, I would definitely recommend this one. Okay, now we're going in with another Smashbox eyeshadow, and this is Hazelnut, and we're just putting this right under where we put that vintage color. Again, just adding a little bit more dimension. And we're taking this in the areas that we already took the vintage shadow, but we're just taking them like right below. So it's like the middle piece of the 3-layer eyeshadow sandwich, if that makes sense. And then the final shadow that we'll be using again is another Smashbox eyeshadow, and it is this color in Nude. It's pretty much the same shade as my skin tone, just a little bit more yellow. I really like this. I thought it was the perfect addition to this eye look. And again, I am placing that right where we put all the other eyeshadows, and right in the center of my nose, the center of my eyelid, and then towards the end of those cheekbones that we drew out. And then now I'm just taking all those 3 eyeshadows that we used, and I am just putting that on my hairline. If you guys like, you can definitely use just a dark contour shade instead for this. Unfortunately, I couldn't find mine, so I just decided to use the shadow instead, which worked out well. And then you're going to see that I do switch to a larger brush just to kind of blend everything together. And now I'm going in with this NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipstick in this one is Vintage. It came in a 3-piece set. So I'm putting Vintage on the outer perimeter of my lips, or the outer perimeter of my lips. And then I'm getting Kitten heels, and I'm placing Kitten heels right in the middle, and then just blending that out with my finger. And this pretty much completes the look. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys are interested in watching any more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Again, thank you guys so much for your support, like I always say at the end of my videos, and I can't wait to see you next video. Thanks guys. Bye.